Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. This video is being recorded right after the last one, as always. So, any conditions that applied for the last video still apply to this one. If you don't know what those conditions are, go watch the previous video. When we last left off, as I struggle to catch my breath and even to be able to speak and record, let us speak to the auctioneer, who I'm glad I don't have to read any of his dialogue. Let's have a look at your special things. Exotic X, Longsword, and Magic Morningstar. None of it really nice, so let's look at the armor. What was the first thing? Medium, Magic Shield, we'll get back to those. Show me your miscellaneouses. Magical Cloak, which made by the Nymphs. 14, a Magical Sash. So, I'll purchase the Cloak, and I'll purchase the Sash. And then I'm probably going to not end up using them. The Nymph Cloak is just a Charisma bonus, which doesn't do me any good. The belt is unidentified. I don't even know what it does. The good news is we still have 9 coins.
Greetings.
So let's see if we can buy something for 9. I wouldn't mind taking a look at the longsword, but it costs 10. Your selection of armor. I'll purchase the shield. It's a perfect 9. And do we know what the shield does? No, we also don't know what the shield does. We got rid of those coins, and what we're going to end up selling those items for will actually make up for the fact that we traded those otherwise effectively useless coins in for real money. Although I think that one guy in the place nearby here said he would buy the coins for actual currency. What I want to do now is I want to hit up this guy one more time to see if he has anything I want. I can't remember if he had stuff that I just wasn't interested in or not, but couldn't afford or something. But I'm at a point now where the other guy really doesn't have anything I want anymore, so I just kind of want to make sure I know of the other options. Like that thing, that's ridiculously expensive. And gives you dark vision. Greater gloves of swordplay. Well, I'm not interested in swordplay. And he pretty much has nothing else I'm going to be interested in. Do I have magic rings? I do, but one of them is just a ring of frickin' light, which is, let's admit it, not great. Spell resistance. That one's good. It's expensive because it's got spell resistance. I can afford this, but that's just intelligence, which that might give me an extra skill point per level. No, it won't. My intelligence is 10. So that won't do anything. I've already got a ring of protection. How about a ring of insight? Lore plus 5. That is actually a potentially good buy. That is a good buy. Consider it bought. Why would we buy a ring of insight that gives us lore plus 5? Also, that would also be a really good item in the bag of holding. It does cost 3,000. I can afford it. But my inventory hasn't gotten that bad yet. So let's wait. Let's wait. Why is this a good thing? Well, lore in this game, if you... Wow, that's more noticeable than I thought it was going to be. Anyways, what lore will allow me to do is identify items on my own without the use of magic, or in my instance, without the use of cash. So now I can look at this and go, It's a large shield +1. I didn't know that before, but I know now with my improved lore skill. Now I don't have to spend $100 trying to figure that out. What's this belt? Still don't know. It's beyond me. That is the purpose of the ring. We are pretty much going to keep this around just to swap it out, because we can do that. It's an extremely small item, we have a massive inventory, and it weighs basically nothing. Why would we not do that? I don't think we're going to stumble upon any more mugs, and even if we do, we're not going to get enough coins to get anything else. So we're pretty much done in the dock districts for good. Let's go ahead and leave. I'm sure I made the wrong purchases. I put in quotes you can't see. I'm sure if I was just looking for sale value, I should have gone with the breastplate. But I was curious about some of them being potentially something I might want. I don't know what the belt does, so, I mean, who knows? I think I remember telling him, like, paying him afterwards to identify it, and then I wasn't impressed with it. I vaguely remember doing that. It's been a very long Monday. There are days, I've said this countless times, there are days where it's like, I have to grumpily remind myself I have to record something, and today was definitely one of those days. But the good news is these past couple of Neverwinter videos have been very, very soft to do. It's just been a lot of walking around and shopping, which is always nice. Well, that's dramatic. Spell resistance 12, not the highest number. But any spell resistance is good, especially compared to that. Done. Sold American. If I wanted to sell this, I don't think he'll tell me how much he wants it for. But it would be a lot. Oh, it would be a lot. Yeah, I'm wearing that all day long. Well, that one paid off. Sell that belt. Get out of my inventory. I don't want that anymore. Piercing resistance. Bah. And charisma. Like, charisma doesn't help me. Charisma doesn't even help me with the stat bonus. Like, it's useless. Get rid of that. Bye. It was worth a lot, but I'd rather have the AC against evil. Charisma is one of the things I even need. I mean, it would help with... I have to think. Handle animal, I think, is still a wisdom check in this system. Hell, I could look. Wrong ones. Animal empathy. Oh, no, animal empathy is charisma. Is there a handle animal? Not in this. So in regular 3rd edition of 3.5, it's called handle animal, and I don't know if it's wisdom based. The reason I have animal empathy is because I'm a druid or a ranger. I have a little bit more animal friendliness than regular classes. So we've got six. I can't say words like six with this with this cold. What do I buy? Do I buy Boots of Striding for a Constitution bonus that I don't think was gonna help me? No, won't help me until it's Constitution +2, which it ain't. Or do I go buy the Cloak of AC +1 and Saving Throws +1, which could immediately help me in the long run, but will pretty much cost all my money for an item that, let's face it, is going to become relatively commonplace later on? Don't know. I guess we'll hold on to the Cloak of evil right now. Evil protection, not actually being evil. The other cloak, I certainly want it. I just don't know if I can justify the purchase. And I'm not trying to hoard my gold, but just thinking about it as logistically as I can. For the most part, we're going to be fighting evil stuff. So, I mean, it's a mixed thing of usefulness. We need to find the next district. I believe we're going to go this way. I don't know how they intend you to go in this order. I think I've been doing it in the proper order so far, but if we're going to go this way now, regardless. Is this locked? It is locked. Let me try to unlock it. There's a whole bunch of chests that I haven't looked at, because originally I had no lockpicking skill. I am one off. Well, if I am one off, if I have another one of those tools, I might as well use it. That's literally what I have them for. Huzzah! 21 gold! Was it worth it? Probably not. Let's speak to Maddo.
Hello.
I've heard what you're doing in Neverwinter. I'm sure you'll sort out the Baker's Nest in no time. Sorry, give me a moment. The smell of burning corpses is getting to me. As if the plague isn't bad enough on its own, and now the Baker's Nest is even worse. Have you heard? It's a nightmare in there. Zombies are everywhere. We're keeping the city core secure, but damned if we can't do that much with the nest. Have you heard anything about the water deviant creatures? Airbath has you looking for those. Sorry, I can't help you. I haven't heard anything about them. They're probably all dead. Of course, being dead hasn't stopped all the zombies. Can't count on anything to make sense right now. I will go. Don't hold much hope for the district. It's the worst hit by the plague, and now the undead are killing everything. He said this one is the worst place hit by the plague. So maybe we should save the Baker's Nest for last. And to be brutally honest, I have some use against zombies, but when we start talking about undead, things get real scary for me real fast.
Passage from the city of Neverwinter is forbidden.
Yep, apparently that is the last one. Fine, I'll go this way. Was I able to get in here before? Locked. Barred from the other side. Undead scare me. Not zombies, but undead scare me. Because when there are undead, there are skeletons. And where there are skeletons, there is piercing resistance. And where there's piercing resistance, there is my bone does nothing. But this is why we hold on to multiple weapons. I'm just not very good at it. Hello, Ergus.
Hello.
Greetings. Come join the legions of the damned, have you? The Baker's Nest be the closest thing to the hells on Faerun. Zombies are all over. If you want to patrol, you go ahead, but take care. Enough people have died already. How bad is it getting in this district? Bad enough that I won't lose another guard in a hopeless fight. Let the undead walk, and pick them off from fortified places like the gate here. We're okay if we stay barricaded, but damnation, why did they have to start burning corpses upwind? Ugh. Why did the dead have to start getting restless? We lost a guard. Who was it? A promising young man named Walters. A local boy that grew up in the Baker's Nest. A shame. He worked so hard. Quest! He pulled himself up. He did. He didn't join a gang like most of his friends. Now he's probably dead to a zombie. Back to my previous questions. Are there any safe locations? A couple, I suppose, but it depends on what you call safe. I don't put much stock on what people are spouting. You don't agree with some of the people's methods of helping? It's not for me to say. If you want a safe location, I'll tell you about the sanctuary Death's Hellmites set up in the southwest. I'll also tell you, however, that I wouldn't go there. Sure, the zombies avoid it, but I don't put much stock in the Hellmite blessings. Myself, I prefer a sword in my hand to some foolish hope in my head. I'd recommend you talk to Harmon Ashensmith and the Shining Serpent instead. Back to my previous questions. Have you heard anything about a water deviant creature? Same answer as before, huh? They're looking for a spell. No, they're not part of a spell, but you keep thinking that. So, Zombies! I can hurt zombies. Not efficiently, but I can hurt them. Some things I can't hurt. I'm not looking forward to this. We must be careful. We haven't encountered anything yet, so they're gonna be around. I'm confident they're not just gonna burrow all the ground out of nowhere, so I don't have to worry about an ambush, but if you're serious. And invisibility. Another spell I will not cast. We have a house and zombies. The good news is I have a cleric with me. And I don't know how she's programmed to fight these things, but clerics and paladins, but especially clerics, are very, very good at dealing with the undead, because they have an ability called Turn Undead. Whether or not Lindu will ever turn once, I do not know and cannot say. I actually heard him from here? I don't know. I can. Those mages in the aqueducts I could never hurt from this distance. I don't think they've dropped any loot so far. As long as they're running around picking fights, I need to be a part of it. Let's try to help this civilian here. I'm pretty sure what she just did was a turn attempt, I think. And she's already picking more fights. Yeah, oh, no, she's turning. She's not casting Bless again and again at this point. She's turning. Okay, good. She's doing her job. Turn Undead will do several things, and it can do different things based off your alignment. In Lindu's case, because she's good, or at least I certainly hope she is, it will either make the undead run away, it will do nothing because the undead are too strong, or if she's super strong and the undead are super weak, it will destroy them just from sheer holy radiance. It is a beautiful thing. Let us speak to the badly wounded citizen.
Your business to you.
That's it. That's apparently it. I don't know what that building is, but apparently that civilian considers it safe. And in here is supposed to cure like wounds. So we originally went that way. So these are theoretically the same building. Let's find out where this is. Is this just a house? This is just a house. A different house from the other house. Hello, Commoner.
Hello.
Hey, what? Looking for a fight, friend? So please don't hurt me. I'll just leave. Not going to take things from him. I could. Ah, see? I was finally able to read that tooltip down at the bottom. The two other packs that eventually came out for this game, for lack of a better word, I'm calling them packs. Basically, the expansions, Shadows of the Underdark, or Shadows of something and Hordes of the Underdark, are, or rather, allow you to be able to control your companion's inventory. Well, no, this is a separate building. Sorry, lost. See, I remember being able to do that, but I guess those are in the other games. I don't know if I'll ever play those. I mean, I've played through them already, but I don't know if I'll play through them in the Let's Play.
Take you now.
I probably will at some
In the
point.
name of Sandy Moonbow.
If this goes on long enough. Parts of this I really like. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love the concept of leveling up and getting better experience, and getting better loot. I'm familiar with the D&D universe, so like none of that's an issue. Just certain parts of the game engine itself are tracking, to say the least. That was all that was in here. But it makes a good spot to stop. So thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. And when we come back, tackling the Baker's Nest. I'll see you all later. Take care and bye-bye.